My grandmother moved from Scotland in 1953. She married my grandfather in 1957. They had 2 daughters, my Aunt Kelly and my mom, Kim, in that order. My grandparents bought 30 acres of land in central Virginia in the mid-1970s. They gifted 2 acres to my parents to build a home on, the house I would live in until I was 4. My dad built our family a new house closer to town where I spent my school-age years. And my grandfather passed away in the mid-1990s. I was maybe 8 when he died. In 2000, I was a freshman in high school. My dad had put me to work in his construction company as my summer job, starting out low on the totem pole and gaining more responsibility as my experience grew. My grandmother would take trips constantly, visiting her friends back in Scotland, exploring Europe, Asia, South America. Sometimes she would take us, the grandkids, or her daughters. By the time I was 18, I had been to at least a dozen countries. As she grows older, she tries to bring her family, which she is matriarch to, together on trips for her milestone birthdays. She instills the importance of family and togetherness. Before the current state of the world, she was still traveling. She has been to more countries than anyone I've ever known. Her goal is to see as much of this world as she can before that last final journey. Sometime in the mid-2000s, she decided to take those remaining 28 acres and gift them to my sister, my cousin, and myself, where so far Dad and I have built a house for my sister and a house for us as well. When I was building my house, I knew I wanted to shop in the basement, as my skill set had grown from rough framing construction to finer woodworking. During the home building process, some trees needed to be taken down, which I milled into stock, not knowing what I'd use it for. This year, we celebrated my grandmother's 85th birthday. We were able to get together at a secluded lake house at Smith Mountain Lake here in Virginia for a week of family. I wanted something for all of us to remember the trip, and as like most families, the kitchen and around meals are where we all seem to gather. So I thought a cutting board, made partly with wood that came from the trees with so much history attached to them, might make a touching gift. To make it even more special, I engraved it with my X-Carve, with the place, the year, and the occasion. So we're all down here at Smith Mountain Lake. We have the whole family. That's really cool. We're not pregnant, don't worry. No, so Nana, you are the reason for a lot of things, and you brought us all down here. And so I made this cutting board to commemorate our trip down here, and so I encourage everybody to use this cutting board down here while you're making meals for the whole family. And then, Grandma, I want you to bring this back home.
Oh, I love that. They will scar it well.
You're welcome. And then, so also, half of this wood came off of the property that you gifted all the grandkids. So the maple and the hickory all came from the property that you made everything happen. So, please, everyone, use the cutting board, scar it, well, chop, whatever.
I can barely lift.
Yeah, it's big. Do you want to say it again? I'll put it in the picture.
Yeah.
But, so
It
this
says Smith Mountain Lake 20, Nana's 85th.
Oh,
That's awesome.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Yay!
Happy birthday.